Welcome to another episode of Dad Can We Talk. I'm your host, Anthony Ray. And today, man, we are kicking off season 5 of Dad Can We Talk. Man, let me tell y'all, man. This is big today, man, but man, I've been doing this for an entire year now. Well, I've been doing the podcast for a year. I've been doing Dad Can We Talk since 2018. If y'all remember, man, I started over at 90.1 with my man Jerkins back in 2018 doing this at the radio station. And I had a good little stint there, man. And I want to just give a special shout out to my man Jerk, man. When I first came to him and I gave him my idea for Dad Can We Talk, my man did not hesitate. It took maybe 5 minutes. I wasn't even going to him to pitch an idea to him. I just wanted to get some pointers from him. And when he heard of what I was trying to do, man, 5 minutes into our conversation, he told me he would give me some airtime every week, an hour of airtime, because there was no one doing dad talk. The thing he told me was, nowhere in North Central Florida there is no black dad talking about fatherhood over radio. And he was like, man, I'm all in. And I had a good little stint with him, man. My man taught me a lot, gave me a lot of pointers. And I just want to show my love and appreciation to my brother, man. So shout out to my man Jerkins out there. But I started the podcast, Dad Can We Talk, this version of it last February, man. February 10th, I dropped my first episode last year, man. So, yeah, today it feels good to know that, I've been going strong for a whole year. So many times when I felt like, maybe this wasn't it, maybe it wasn't making any noise, no one was listening. And I still think that there's so much more that I could do with the podcast, so much. I'm just saying this to say this, man. I'm continuing to be encouraged because I know that, like the Bible say, man, you do not despise small beginnings. And that's one thing that I'm not doing. I'm just continuing to push forward because I think it's growing. I think people will finally starting to catch on to what's going on, man. So, man, season 5, I'm here, episode 1. And today, man, I got a man here with me that I was looking for a dad of the year for 2020. And so I asked people to send me in submissions on, about dads that people believe that they think should get that. And so I want to read y'all the first submission that I received about him. And it says, I want to nominate Akeem Thompson. He is not only battling his own health issues, but he is currently fighting for custody of his 3 children whom were being abused mentally and physically by their mom. And now they are in his care, and I can see just how well his kids have adjusted and blossomed up under his care, and it's just truly amazing. And I had some other people that, I sent some of these submissions to, and one of the people that I sent it to, she also said that she vouched for him. And she said she knows him and the kids and the mother. And she said that he's been battling kidney failure for a long time. He's been on dialysis for a long time. And he definitely cares for all 3 of his children and has tried his best to be the best father that he could be, even with his illness. And just hearing that, man, just hearing his story, and a couple of other people, vouched for him, and I was like, okay, I think I got my winner. And so, man, this man has done so much. Once I heard his name, I was like, DJ Terrah. I say DJ Terrah, man, used to have a turn up back in the day, you know. Yeah, man, and you know, after I reached out to him, man, he was definitely thankful. He was just so excited when I reached out to him. So I'm gonna let him tell y'all more about his story. There's so many things that we're gonna talk about today, man. And honestly, y'all, I've been so excited about this interview right here. I've been waiting. I woke up this morning with it on my mind. I said, "Boy, it's on today, man. You know, this is the one." So, without further ado, man, I want y'all to welcome to the show, Akeem, DJ Terrah Thompson. How you doing, my brother?
I'm chilling, bro. What's going on, man? Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming to the crib, man. Welcome to my house, man. The Terrah Dome is where we at.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So, I'm just glad. I just want to say to the people who nominated me, thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. And I want people to know that I wasn't doing this to be in a nomination. This is what I do with my children. You know, my pit bulls, what I call them. You know, so it's in my heart. You know, and they keep me going. So I just thank you for being the dad of the year. I'm still shocked about that. I didn't know people was watching me. But that also goes to tell you that you can't be slipping out here. You know what I'm saying? You have to do right while you're out here, no matter what the case is. So I'm just honored, man, to be a part of it. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. But man, my first question I ask on Dad Can We Talk on every episode, man. I like to start it out like this. I like to kind of go back. I want to know, what was your relationship like with your dad?
Okay, so my dad is from St. Kitts. You know, my dad immigrant, came to New York. You know, born in Brooklyn, New York, moved to Florida, moved to Gainesville at like 7. So my teenage years, we really didn't have a good connection. But around 2006 is when we really started connecting back. You know, because a year later, I was having my first child, and I didn't want to repeat that cycle. You know, and me and him now, our relationship is like the bomb. You know, and he is a great grandfather. Oh my God, he's like the bomb grandfather. My kids have great grandparents. You know, so my dad, you know, he apologized. You know, and we sat down, we talked like men, and we squashed that to the side, and we started different now. And, you know, we talk every other day. He check on me, see how I'm doing. I check on him. You know, he check on the kids. You know, so it's good. It's really good. You know, and I wanted to break that cycle, because now me having a son, I want my son to see that this is how you're supposed to raise your children. Whether it's 1 child or 3 children or 4 children, this is how you're supposed to raise your kids. So that's pretty much it.
That's real. And I like that you say that, because that's kind of similar to my story. I talked about it many times, man. But I have that same story. You know, just growing up, my dad really wasn't there.
Right.
I seen him. You know, he just really wasn't in the picture like that. He had his own issues going on. You know, and as I got older, I was like, man, why won't I go talk with my dad, man? And when we sat down, like you said, man, we sat down like men and we talked.
Yeah. And
I got to understand his side. I'm like, I can see now. I'm a dad now, and an adult, and I understand, you know, the things that we all go through. We all got our own issues.
Yeah,
we all got our ways, man. And I'm like, I mean, of course, he still wasn't there, but I'm like, all right, cool. Like, let's move past that, bro. You know, and I'm still alive, and you got grandchildren now.
Yeah,
and they need you just like I still need you. And like you said, man, we squashed that, and it feels good. Like,
don't it feel good? It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like everything lifted, right? Yeah. And then you just start over just like a new slate. It's like a clean slate, and that's what I love about it. You know, from my dad, man. And you know, my dad, getting to know him more now. Like I understand him. You know what I'm saying? I understand his traits. You know, and like I said, he's a good grandfather to my kids, man. My kids love him to death, you know. So it's good. It's good. I'm glad that me and him able to squash that, sit down, let's talk like grown men, and that was good, because like I said, I did not want that cycle to repeat. And
you know the thing I love the most a lot of times about that, like how thankful, like my dad, he just always, you know, just like, man, son, I love you so much, man. You know, I just appreciate you. Just he's realizing like, dang, I missed all of this time, and now he's trying to make up so much. And sometimes I'm like, man, Pop, chill out.
Yeah,
like,
it's
bro,
all good. It's all good. I ain't going nowhere. It's all good. Yeah. Like, I text him. I text him the other day, letting him know, hey, Dad, let you know I start the radio on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he hit me back. Oh, that's good. Okay, you know, he's happy about that too. You know what I'm saying? So, it's good. It's good, and because I have a good relationship with my father, I have a great relationship with my son. You know what I'm saying? I want him to have the same thing with his kids and so on. You know, because I realized not just the mom, but they kids definitely need their dads in their life. You know, and I just want all the fellas who are watching this. I want them to know that you guys have rights as well. You have rights. If you thought you didn't have rights, today I'm going to change that because I'm letting you know that you have rights. Because if I didn't have rights, my kids would not be sitting here with me right now. We wouldn't be living in a nice place right now. We have rights. You know, if the DNA says that you're the father, you have rights. So I just want to, you know, let the guys, you know, who are going through, you know, trying to see their kids, or you know, they can't see their kids because of the nonsense. We have rights. You know, we have to fight for our children. You know, when they see that that their dad is fighting, when they grow up, they're gonna remember that. Dang, I remember my dad was going to court for this. I remember my dad was going to court for this and going for that. They remember that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to badmouth the single mom. I'm not trying to badmouth that. My mom was a single mom. She took care of me and my brother in Cedar Ridge. You know what I'm saying? In the island. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But I just want to let the fathers know we have rights. We have rights more than you can imagine. So I'm glad I'm able to tell my side of the story because I've been silent for so long. You know what I mean? And everybody was hearing the other side. And I realized there's two sides to the story. And my small circle, who roll me every day, they know what's going on. And they was willing to tell my side of the story. And I'm like, nope. When the time comes, I'm going to let it out. I'm going to tell my side of the story. That's what we're having today.
I want you to talk about, so at one point you were married, right?
Yes, my 3 kids come from my ex-wife.
Okay.
We was divorced around, we made it official 2013. Okay. 2011, it was wrapped. I don't want to go deeper in that, but just know that, you know, I did the best as a father and a husband should be, you know, and I wanted to end it because, you know, I wanted my kids to grow up with their father in the house. That's one thing I did not have. I did not have a father in the household every day saying good morning to you, cooking me breakfast. You know, I try to make it work for the family. And she had otherwise. So, okay, cool, no problem. So, 2013 was official, August 27th. And I've been divorced since then, man. You know, but I still been in my children's life no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was not going to happen. There's no way I'm just going to, I'm done with you and be done with the kids. That's crazy. Whoever does that, something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we was married in 2009 until 2011. And then 2013 was official.
Yeah. And I like to talk about this type of stuff, you know, because I'm married, you know, and I'm a big believer that I can learn things from guys that are divorced, you know, and have, you know, that went through a marriage and ended up getting divorced, you know, and I just kind of like to wean from you. I always like to say, man, Dad, can't we talk? It's like therapy for me. You know, I'm sitting down talking with you. I'm like, I'm trying to learn, you know, because I don't know it all. You know, I've been married for what? This year is going to be 2021. This year is going to be 9 years that I've been big.
Oh, come on now. Yeah. That's big. Yeah. You know, especially when you're young, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, 2 years, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I want that type of love. I want that love, like my both my grandparents, you know, no longer here, but they've been married, I want to say, for over 40 years. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching it. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather taught me how to be a man, how to respect women, how to love your woman, cherish your wife, cherish your children. You know, they come first. You know what I'm saying? And I want that again. You know what I'm saying? But when the time is right, you know what I'm saying? Right now, it's just focus on me and the kids and just doing the city right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, health awareness issues I'm going to talk about people with. But that's my main thing. You know, when the time comes, you know what I'm saying? If I do find that right work, I do pray to God and ask God to find me my wife, not just a wife. Find me my wife who is right for me. You know what I'm saying? And know that, you know, I am a package deal. You know, you marry me, you marrying us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure we're gonna be all right. And my thing is, no matter if you have 1 kid or 3 kids or 4 kids, if I know you're the one for me, and I know we belong together, we are right for each other. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We're gonna take this out. It's up there. You know what I'm saying? So until then, it's just me and the kids, man. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it better.
So as you went through that, as you've been through that time in your life, what's one tip you would give someone that's thinking about getting married, or a person that is married? You know, can you just give one tip on how, on something that you think would be something that would sustain, you know, for a man, you know, from a man's standpoint, you know, like what's one tip you would give someone?
I would like to say to them, if you're going through something with your wife, you gotta pray together. You know what I'm saying? You have to pray. You have to. When I was married, I didn't know about praying. I wasn't going to church. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a relationship with God. I really didn't start having a relationship with God until 2014. That's when I really started going to church. Trying to understand, but really, I was going here, go to church here, there, then I take off, whatever, then go back. But then 2018, that was when I really started having a relationship with God. You know, start going to church, reading the Word, you know, praying for my kids. You know, as I'm battling my illness, I'm praying for God to have His angels around my children. You know, really just, you know, show me what's wrong, what I'm going through, and work on yourself. You know, that's what I'm doing. You know? And that's pretty much it. You know, just have God in your life. You know, have someone who's God fearing, so you guys can pray together. Because I'm a big believer now when they say, you know, once you pray together, stay together. You know what I'm saying? And God is your covenant. He's going to cover you. You know, you keep Him first. You know, and for any man, you know, God comes first. All right. Then your children and your wife and so on and so on, and everything will fall into place. I learned that from Bishop T.D. Jakes, and I saw that on one of his sermons. He was like, God is first. He showed the umbrella, and then he said, then your wife and your kids, then your, you know, and then everything will fall into place. You know, and I take that, and that's for me now. Until I leave this earth. God is first. Until I get a wife, it'll be God and the kids to me. Yeah. When I get married, God, my wife, and you know, so on. And that's pretty much it.
And that's so real that you say that. I'm glad you said that because I'm living testimony to that. Mm-hmm. You know, like I'm telling you, bro. I got married in 2012. But if it was 2013, we would have been done. Yeah. You know, if it wasn't God, and that go for my wife also because
same thing.
You know, my wife would have probably left me. Yeah. My wife probably would have been left me about 4 or 5 times by now, you know, if it wasn't for God, you know, honestly, you know, and I think that's just so important. And I'm glad that you said that because, you know, even for me now, you know, believer and all that, you know, I'm a believer and all this believing that word. Yeah. And for me, it's like I have to constantly remind myself of those things because it's like, for marriage ain't easy. You know, that's just bottom line.
That's another easy thing. Marriage is not easy
at all.
It's not. It's hard. There's good days. There's bad days, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, you're supposed to be married for sickness and health, to death do us part, for rich and for poor, and that's what it's about, you know. And you know, grass is not green on the other side. Yeah. So you know, I look at it like that, you know. But you gotta have God. You gotta keep God in your life. He has to be the man to cover you. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to lead, you know, a household. You know, at one point, I didn't know how to lead at one point because I was never taught that. But when I started going to church, I started learning the word, started understanding. And that's how I was like, okay, the next time I get married again, I have to lead. I'm going to lead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Straight up. There's no such thing as, you know, the girl's going to run this and then I don't. That's not happening. We're doing this together. I'm the head. I'm leading. If there's a problem that I can't lead, it is what it is. You know, maybe that meant this was not right for us. You know, God is first, all the time. You know what I mean? Whether it's good, whether it's bad, He is first all the time. Since I've been putting Him first, I've been so blessed, man. Like I'm at peace. You know, like I'm at peace. Like I'm good. You know, like I wake up happy. You know what I'm saying? Happy, ready to get to what I do, back to my career and, you know, with the kids and stuff. I'm just happy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep God first.
Love to hear that right there.
Got to.
Y'all, I know I got a lot of women listeners, man. Y'all hear that right there, man? My dog ain't saying he's looking for something right now.
I'm just listen. Yeah. Whoever comes into my life and I know she's right.
Yeah.
She know. She gonna know. Like, I'm coming for you.
Okay.
But if I know that you're not right, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I can't just put any female in my life, especially the fact that I have full custody of my kids. I have my kids. My kids will see that. Yeah, I gotta show, you know, my daughters, this is what a woman supposed to be. You know, this is who you're supposed to look up to. You know, I gotta show my son that, hey, you just can't get no ratchet chick. You have to get a woman who's going to love you unconditionally, like the word it say agape. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, love with no expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what. Once I find that, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? If I don't find that, it's okay. I'm still at peace. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm still at peace.
And you know, and that's so important also, you know, to be at peace with yourself like that while you alone. You know, while you single, because I think a lot of people do this right here. You know, they get in a position like yours, and they feel like a woman is gonna complete them. Woman ain't gonna complete you.
Nah.
You know, my wife don't complete me.
Right.
We just we work together.
I heard this word that I heard this saying. I heard Charlemagne the God said this. You know, a man is not complete when he has his wife and his family together. No matter if that's their kid, stepmom, or whatever, his wife and his family together. A man will know my life is complete. I got everything. I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not ready to be complete yet. I'm good. Yeah. You know what I mean? When that time comes, that time comes. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm at peace with it.
Man, so yeah, like I said, y'all don't be coming out. don't
be in my inbox.
Don't be in the inbox.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Okay? Y'all leave me alone. That's it. Yeah. I don't know nothing.
I know we just went on some love doctor type stuff. You know, me and Dad can't talk, but we do talk about love and relationship. We love that, you know, because that's important.
Yeah.
You know, and my man kids are here right now, and they can hear they chilling and they hear these conversations, and I think it's very important, especially for our sons to hear these conversations. You know, to hear their dad, you know, have these conversations like this, because
I had to break it down to them because, you know, they're not small. They're up there. You know what I'm saying? They're very mature, and when all this went down, I had to sit them down and I had to tell them, okay, here's what's going on. And they was like, all right. You know, that's like what they was like, okay, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? What we have to do? You know, so they know they happy to be here. You know, a lot of people been telling me, man, your kids look so happy. Yeah. They look like they glowing. They just like, you know, excited, you know. Right. And they've been with me for a year now, you know. And like I said, I went from fighting for custody, for joint custody for them, to like having them. So I went from like fighting to now, bam, waking up every morning, getting y'all ready for school, cooking breakfast and everything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all to virtual school. So I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me, how you do it, brother? You battling your kidney disease situation. You know, you get ready to start working, you get ready to get back, and you got kids on your own. How you do it? I just do it. They're my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, excuse my French, I ain't letting no other nigga take care of my kids. Like, they're mine. You know what I'm saying? That DNA is mine. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, there's times I be tired. Like, I be drained. But they know, hey, I need this done. I need that done. We're a team. You know what I'm saying? And, teamwork make the dream work. Once we work hard and things will be good, man. And I'm teaching them, about better themselves as well, because they was traumatized with what they was going through, So I'm basically like scrapping that down and teaching them the way that they was supposed to be. So
man, I commend you, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And I'm also saying my family is also a big part. You know what I'm saying? My mom. You know what I'm saying? My brother, my aunts. My grandmother. She passed away a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? John Canton. They're all a part. Like they said, it takes a village to raise a child. Boy, they not lying about that. All of them helped me. You know what I'm saying? With days that I had to do dialysis and I was so tired, they were like, "Hey, we got him. Go ahead and go to sleep. Get some sleep." You know what I'm saying? So they really helped me out a lot. So I understand when they say it takes a village to raise a child. Man, my family are my people, man, my family. You know what I'm saying? My mom, Grandma Bird, they call them, you know what I'm saying, to the rescue. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't do no hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I try. You know what I'm saying? Grandma Bird is dead. Hair done, braids done, So it's good that I have family, who also is willing to pitch in and step into the plate to help when I'm lacking something, I'm lacking there and I couldn't do this, And I want to tell people, man, being on dialysis is real. You know what I'm saying? There's some good days and there's some bad days that your body just can't take it. But having them see, and because of them, they also want to eat healthy too, because they know that if we eat healthy, my dad's gonna still be good, And because of them, they're the reason why I keep going. God first, and then them. Those two keep me going. Because I could have been like, I'm sick of this. I don't want to do this no more, But I don't want them to go back to the stuff they was going through. So I'm just glad that God placed them in my life, and give me a chance to redirect them in a better way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed, man. I'm just like, there's days I wake up and pray and cry and just thank him, because it could have been worse. 2014, I almost lost my life to this. Nobody never knew that. You know what I'm saying? I moved to New York, New Jersey area. I was going to go work at I had an interview to do a Hot 97 in New York, and that's like the number one station in the country. You know what I'm saying? And it was like real deal. You know what I'm saying? It was like real deal situation for me. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I ended up getting real sick. And I thought it was because, the change of weather and all that type of stuff. And then they was like, "Nah, man, you had diabetic ulcers underneath your two big toes." Like they saved the right one, the left big toe had to go. It was completely. I was septic. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, "If you don't cut this, it's gonna get to your limb. If you didn't come in time, you could have died in your sleep." As simple as that. Like, I had to call them and say, "Hey guys, guess what's going on? I'm gonna be okay. Just pray for me. Okay, I'm gonna be fine. I'll talk to you guys in a couple of days. But pray for me." Meanwhile, again, like I said, it takes a village to raise a child. My mom was there with me while I was going through the hospital. The doctor saying, "We need to amputate this toe today." You know what I'm saying? Didn't know nothing about amputation. And I told her, I said, if I don't get up from this, if I don't wake up, then that means I'm gone. I need you to let my kids know how much I love them, and tell the city of Gainesville I love them, and I thank them for keeping my name alive. Simple as that. Those two things. What I told. You know what I'm saying? And I went in that surgery. You know what I'm saying? They did not put me to sleep. They numbed my whole leg and went to work. Went to cut my toe off. So I'm hearing everything. Tears coming down my eyes. I'm praying, because what if I don't make it? You know what I'm saying? I think about it sometimes and I choke up because it's like, dang, I really was not supposed to be here. But I feel like I know God had better plans for me and He needed me to do this because I feel like if I could teach the youth that we have to eat right and do right, you know what I'm saying? They're going to listen to me instead of listening to some person who's like older, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm young, I've been through it, everybody know who I am. Let me use that platform to teach the kids about eating healthy and healthy ways. I went through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knew I went through it. Like, I couldn't work for a couple of years. Like, I want people to know, everybody know I'm starting on Monday, right? I'm starting back, you know what I'm saying, 99 Jams, you know what I'm saying? And, take over the city. I haven't worked since 2013 when I was let go at Magic 1.3. A 7-year span. I haven't worked. Couldn't work. I don't know how to walk. I don't know how to walk upstairs. I had to go to rehab. I had to learn everything all over again. People don't know how. That's why I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. People don't know how lucky they are. You understand what I'm saying? And it's the real deal. Like, I had to learn everything. And I know some people who's watching this now is going to be shocked, but I know before, what they say, there's two sides to the story. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kept my silence. That's what I was going through. I could not work. I lost the interview. I was supposed to go work. You know what I'm saying? I was on child support. Right now, I'm still on. I got the kids, and I'm still on child support. Isn't that crazy? I got full custody of them, and I'm on child support. And this is real. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? That this is real. And look, I'm making sure they're straight. Making sure that is straight as well. And child support was recruiting. They didn't care. My doctor, who amputated my toe, wrote a letter to child support from New Jersey to Tallahassee and told them he is not working. I'm letting you know now, he is not working. He cannot work, and I'm not relieving him to go to work. Serious. And they realized, like, oh, okay, so he's not playing. I went to court one time. She bought the child support of New Jersey. I'm like, why would she do that? I guess she thought I'm out here playing around. I'm telling you, I can't work. So I go to the court up there. I almost went to jail. I had to literally take off my boot. Like, I was in a boot also. I was in a big boot for like a year and a half. So they thought, and I know some guys who come to be playing around, trying to fake that they ain't got it. So they look at me as, excuse my French, another broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to do nothing for his kids. When I took off my I call it RoboCop boot. Take with you. So when I took the boot off and I showed them my toe, you should have saw the look on their face. Like, they just like, okay, so you can put it back. I said, no, I need y'all to see this. What I'm playing for. I'm not them other guys out there that y'all gonna put to jail. You know what I'm saying? I was paying $700 a month for child support, coming out of my check every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? When I lost the job, and the crazy thing is, when I lost my job at Magic, I was fighting for joint custody at that time. The day I went to court, it was emergency custody. Something happened with their mom. I went there. They was like, no, They're going back to their mom. That same day, lost my job at Magic. So that was when things were starting like to like a domino effect. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody knew this but my circle. And I love my circle, my family, my best friends, you know what I'm saying, my partners. They kept it with them because they knew there's gonna be a day I'm gonna talk about this. I'm waiting for the day to talk about this. So that's what it was about, you know, and I didn't give up. I stayed up there in New Jersey, fighting for my life. You know, trying to talk to the kids, you know, see how they're doing, let them know how much I missed them. You know, I brought them up there to New Jersey for the summer a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? They loved it. They got a chance to meet their grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So they saw my father happened to see his grandkids for the first time. You know, so it was like I said, it's a village. It's a village. But I went through something. Nobody knew what I was going through. I couldn't DJ. I lost a lot of money. I lost jobs. I couldn't do nothing because of my health illness. You know, and the reason why I kept my silence because I don't want to have, like I said, I'm at peace. I ain't got time to fight, you know. And there was rumors going around, oh, he don't take care of his kids, he don't want to be there for his kids. And that's crazy because I talk to him every day. When I do get some type of money, I send it to that person for them. You know, when I do have them for the summer, I bring them up, and then when they go back to Gainesville for school, they went what J's and all. You know what I'm saying? New gear, like before it comes down here. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I wasn't you know, and again, their grandmother, their grandfather helped out, aunts helped out, everybody helped out. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't do it because I don't ask for people. I don't ask for much. I don't ask at all. Like, I'm going to do this. This is what a dad's supposed to do. I was in a serious depression because I couldn't take care of my kids. Damn the marriage. You know what I'm saying? You did what you did. We're not going to go there on that, but you did what you did. It is what it is. I'm not mad about that. I was depressed that I couldn't take care of my kids because I had to take care of myself first in order to take care of my kids. The doctor told me, yo, your blood pressure is ridiculously high. And it's not because you're crazy, because you eat good. A1C is good. What's going on? So I explained everything to him. And he was like, now this makes sense. He says, because you're too young to have your kidneys to fail. Because of your blood pressure so high due to stress, it caused your kidneys to overwork themselves, cause it to fail. And he was like, you want to take care of your kids? I said, yes. He was like, you got to take care of yourself first. All that stuff that your ex-wife's putting you through, don't worry about it. In the ear, out the other. I write a letter as well and let them know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So when the child support down here heard that I'm going to be on dialysis, they was like, okay, we're going to stop it until you start working again, and then we'll do child support from there. And that's what I was doing. So I was paying child support on dialysis. See what I'm saying? I rock it. Take it out. I don't care. Take it out. As long as it's going to my kids, I can breathe knowing that my kids got something. You know what I'm saying? And it's just me and the kids, man. Like they make me so happy, man. You know, I'm so proud of them because they could have went it was a different route. You know what I'm saying? They got counselors, talk to them, you know, see how they're doing. They got great counselors, and you know, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of all three of them. You know, they're doing good in school. They're great with each other. You know, they was traumatized, but I always said God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? He don't. That's why I kept my hands clean. I always want to keep my hands clean. When you keep your hands clean, everything's gonna be revealed to you. And I'm just glad that I'm able to tell my side to the story. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna be the same DJ Terrah. I'm still gonna shut down these clubs real soon. Yeah. I'm still gonna shut down the radio come Monday. Yeah. I'm gonna make history on Monday. Yeah. But before I had to do that, I had to take care of myself. I'm on dialysis 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so I go to work, I shut down the radio, I go to dialysis. This is it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. The next morning I wake up early, I go walking, I do my exercises, and I take them to school. I don't have time to sleep. I sleep when I die. This is more important right now. This is what it is. Like you're in my domain. This is how I rock. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that, and I'm just glad that God gave me a second chance at life. God knew that He knew my heart. He knew who I am and what I stand for. And it's all about that, And I just want to let the guys know. I'm gonna always keep saying this. If any guys that's watching this, and you're going through something, like you're trying to see your child, and the baby mama or the ex-wife is not letting you see your child, holler at me. I will tell you what you have to do. Yeah. But we got rights. If I knew then what I know now, you would not be here talking about this right now. Yeah. Seriously, y'all wouldn't. Because I'd have been at them years ago. I did not know.
I want you to talk about those rights, because I do know a lot of guys right now, especially a lot of younger guys that are going through these situations. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Talk about that.
I want to say this, and I hope the camera looking at me real good. And I really need y'all to hear this. Don't you bring your ass in there without no lawyer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. When I went in there without a lawyer, they tore my ass up. I lost joint custody because of it. When I went in there with a lawyer, they treated me like a king. I don't care how much it is. Save up your money. I don't care if you work at Checkers. Save up your checks. Get you a lawyer and have that lawyer on payroll until your child turns 18. I promise you, we are at disadvantage when we go to the court. And I need them to know that. I went in there with a disadvantage. They looked at me as, excuse my French, a fuck nigga. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Just going to the mall. Simple as that. When I came in there with a lawyer who was like a big dog in this area, by the grace of God, put her in my lap. I'm gonna tell you straight up, and she did. And she is good people. Like, I got her until my youngest one turns turns 21, excuse me. And she's 10. See what I'm saying? So, I had to I had to battle. You know what I'm saying? So I had to. So now that I have a lawyer on deck, ain't no nonsense going on. Like, I let them deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna deal with it the right way. When I ended up getting custody of the kids, they was like, "Yo, listen, man, you're a good fit. Don't worry about it. We got them." You know what I'm saying? We got them until they get out of high school. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? You just keep doing what you do. Take them on appointments. Get it right with school. You got them. I had to do a lot of changes when I had to move them out the school they was at to the new schools here. Addresses. I had to change the doctors. I had to do like a lot. Mind you, I'm still doing dialysis 3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take them to doctor's appointments. I do all that with them, meet with the people. You know what I'm saying? So, but it didn't matter. Yeah, they're my kids. Everybody know I call them the pit bulls. They my kids. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna raise them but me. You know what I'm saying? And if I die today, my kids can say, "Damn, well, my daddy raised me." You know what I'm saying? My son can know, okay, I'm gonna do what my dad did to me. I'm gonna do the same thing to my kids what he did to me. My kids know when it's time to get serious, time to get serious. I love to have fun with my kids. We crack jokes in here. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. But they know when it's time to get serious, it's time to get serious. You know, so it's a balance of both. You know, man. And but I love it. I love it. Every morning I wake up. You know, I look at them in the middle. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night while they sleep and just pray over, them, kiss over, and pray over, and say, you know, I'm just so glad you here because it could have went left. It could have went left. You know what I'm saying? They could have called me and said, Mr. Thompson, I have some sad news. You know what I'm saying? But they said, we bringing them to you tonight. And I was like, what you mean bringing them to you tonight? What ain't going on? You know what I'm saying? So, we can explain. We coming to you tonight. We got to talk to you. March 5th, my life changed. For the better. But our life changed. Because now I got it.
I want you to talk about, we talked a little bit off camera about this. I want you to talk about that day, you know, how you were just getting back here.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I want you to talk about how God worked that thing out.
Okay. All right, so February the 10th of this year will make it a year that I can't been back in Gainesville. So let me backtrack. January of last year, December of 2019, I was thinking I'm moving back to Gainesville in March of 2020. But before I do that, I had to transfer my dialysis from New Jersey to Gainesville. And they was like, oh yeah, we can do that. Give me 5 minutes. They said, okay, we got availability for you. They said anytime after February the 10th. I was like, bet. Want me a one-way ticket? Came down. I didn't even tell my kids I was coming. I act like everything was all good. Hey, how's your day? My older daughter, oh, I got a cheerleading game at Eastside. Oh, yeah, okay. Not knowing I'm going to pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? They were shocked. Like, they was bugging. They did not expect to see me out of nowhere. You know, I spoke with them the day before. Like, everything was all good. They didn't know they was showing up. So I come in February 10th. I started dialysis February the 13th. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I had to go to the hospital March 3rd of last year. Because they had to take y'all can see, this is my dialysis arm. This is where they do my arm 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right in here. So they had to open up this arm right here to make sure that everything was good in here. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. So now I come out of there March. I was there March 3rd and March 4th. Like I had to spend the night there. So March 5th, I get out. My mom was getting ready to go back to Jersey March 5th, but she changed her ticket to leave that Saturday. So she meets me there. I take her to my Aunt Kim's house, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm going to go. I'm going to get me some sleep. I'm tired. I'm laying in my bed. I'm driving. Now, here's what it is. I'm driving. My arm is on fire. You know what I'm saying? Because they stitched it up in big, thick staple stitches. Mm-hmm. So I have to drive like this. And I'm wheeling on my car like this. You know what I'm saying? I get a call from DCWT. So I put on speakerphone, and it was a different number. It was crazy. I said, hello. I said, hi. They said, can I please speak to Akeem Thompson Sr.? That was strike one right there, because nobody called me Akeem Thompson Sr. It's either Akeem Thompson or, DJ Terrah or whatever. They said Akeem Thompson Sr. So they called my full names. And that was strike one. I was kind of scared. I said, yeah, see. So they was like, such and such from you said whatever, and we need to let you know that there's an investigation going on right now. We need to bring the kids to you today. And I was like, what you mean investigation? What's going on? They was like, we can't really explain to it right now, but we want to bring them to you later on tonight. I was like, okay, well, how long am I having for? A couple of days, couple of weeks? Because I know how DCF run. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, no, sir, this is long term. I said, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? That was when I knew something wasn't right. So I called my aunts, the village. You know what I'm saying? I called my aunts. You know what I'm saying? To my aunts. I called my mom. I told my mom, I said, hey, tell auntie to come pick you up from her house. I need y'all at my house. I'll explain to you later. Just come through. I told them what happened. They was bugged. They was shocked. The city didn't know this yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess she didn't get arrested yet. So they brought him to me. And then they broke it down and told me everything. And my heart just dropped. I was just like, what? Like, I really thought that I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. And everything that they was telling me was the same thing that the kids was telling me. And then when we went to court, March 14th, that's when they had it placed on the arrest. When I saw the pictures and the marks and read the shelter order, you know what I'm saying, of what the kids told them, I almost again was getting into another depression because I'm like, I could have saved them. You know what I'm saying? You know how long I've been apologizing to them for months. Like, I was apologizing to them, you know, and they was like, Daddy, it's not your fault. Don't worry, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, and I got mad. I said, why didn't y'all tell me this? And I was like, Daddy, we couldn't, because if we did, we know you was gonna fight. And if they was involved, we'd have been in trouble by mom. And I was just like, now that makes sense. So I started putting two and two together. Like, that's sometimes I've been trying to call y'all, see how y'all doing, and y'all be short, or I can't talk to y'all. I'm thinking y'all doing schoolwork or something, not knowing what y'all was going through. You know, and I told them, you do not have to worry about that no more. Y'all gonna live good. They got their own bedroom. I got you. It's gonna be a struggle first couple of months. But once everything gets settled, we're gonna take off from that. And we've been taking off ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're loving their life. They're loving what it is. You know, they was in serious depression. They needed help. They was traumatized. You know, and I'm just glad that I was able to come in time, because what if I did come in March of last year? Mind you, COVID just started. You remember they was like nobody flying from New York down here. New York and New Jersey was on shutdown. You know what I'm saying? So, and the crazy thing was when I got the kids on March 5th, that was a Thursday. That Saturday, my mom went back to New Jersey. That Monday was when they was on the news saying all plane airports are shut down right now. Newark International Airport, JFK, you know what I'm saying? All them airports up there was shut down. If you was coming down here, you had to get tested like twice and quarantined. Before that, they were shutting everything down. So I came here just in time. You know what I'm saying? What if I didn't come here in time and that happened? You know, yeah. And like God knew what he was doing. Like he was getting me right for that. You know what I'm saying? And that night, I didn't sleep at all. I was up. I'm looking at them. They're sleeping in my bed. I sleep in my bed. I sleep on the couch. Sleep on my bed. They out there snoring, teared it down. And you can see that they're sleeping peacefully. And I'm just looking at them like, wow. Okay, God, what you got me to do? Like, what's next? Because I'm not going to work right now. This is what I have to do first. Okay. What's next? Because this is me now. You know? And I all they got besides my family. You know? So I gave it to God. And God been handling for me ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to hold them down like a father's supposed to. Because again, I missed 7 years of their life because I was fighting for my life. Because, you know, if I died in 2014, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. They wouldn't have a father. You know what I'm saying? Another nigga would have been raising my kids. And not knowing what type of niggas, you know, she was hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen the dude she was hanging around. They were not father material. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I take my health serious. Because I need them to know there is such thing as a good father. A good parent, excuse me. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're my life. You know what I'm saying? They're my everything. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad that I got here just in time.
I wanted to ask you about this, man. You know, like, as I'm sitting here listening, Bro, honestly, bro.
I know this. Listen. Look, cameraman tripping. Listen. I'm telling y'all, like I told y'all on Facebook yesterday, I'm gonna break my silence today. Y'all was gonna learn today the shit I was going through. Nobody knew. A couple of guys in the industry knew. You know what I'm saying? Like they always checked on me. You know what I'm saying? But my small circle and my parents. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was gonna learn today my side, what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like she knew, she didn't know. She knew the side too. You know what I'm saying? She knew the side too. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if I can come through this, you guys can too. And I'm telling you, fathers has rights. You have rights. And if y'all need help, bang my inbox. Yeah. And I will tell you what you have to do, who you need to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Look, I told my lawyer, I said, listen, you know you must start making extra money, right? Because I'm slinging them your way. She was like, okay, no problem. She thought I was playing. And I started giving people her number. And she was like, oh my God, so many people calling. I said, yeah, I know. I told you. They going through it. You know what I'm saying? And look, there's single mothers going through that too. You know what I'm saying? I help them too. You need to talk to. You know what I'm saying? You want to cut the check, but it's worth it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't cut no corners. I did that at first, and that's what my laws joint custody. Like custody to get them. You know, like she had to go in court and tell the judge that, you know, the person that she had a child with told the judge, I'm a deadbeat. I don't take care of my kids. I don't be there for my kids. I'm not nothing to them. Meanwhile, I'm paying child support, and I had them every other weekend at that time. The judge believed everything that girl said. Everything the mom said. I couldn't even say one word. It was like, this was what happened. Bam. I said, so I can't get joint custody. So no, sir. The custody you're gonna get is every other weekends, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays after that. So I can't have 1 week on, 1 week off. No, sir. I said, okay. And I still gotta pay child support. Okay. And that's what I was doing. You know, when I lost my job at Magic, I was working in the dietitian in the group home, in the kitchen cooking. That check was small. That check went straight to child support, so I ain't see nothing. It didn't matter. It went to them. You know what I'm saying? My kids are happy kids. You can get them an apple. Them niggas be jumping for joy. You know what I'm saying? And I had to do what I had to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through a storm. I'm out of it now. You know what I'm saying? And I understood why I had to go through that. You know, number one, again, I had to let the man upstairs know that you come first. I can't do this alone. I couldn't. I thought I could. Man, hell no. Ain't no man can do it on their own. And no matter how hard you is, how strong you is, how many heads you done bust, you're not gonna go through this on your own, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to fail. You're going to fail. And I'm saying this, you're going to fail. You have to have God in your life. You got to have him to put you down and then bring you right back up. The same ones, when I went down and I learned in this industry, you don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? The same ones I was breaking records for, the same promoters I was helping out. I lost my job at Magic, and I started working in in the little kitchen clubs. They didn't know nothing about me after that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to tear this thing up come Monday. You know what I'm saying? Every Monday through Saturday, 3 to 7, the Terrah Dome. Get ready. I'm coming back for everything I lost. That's what it is. Yeah. You know? I'm coming back for everything I lost, and I'm gonna add tax. Okay. It is what it is. Like, Terrah back. You know what I'm saying? I was Akeem for 7 years. I had to be Akeem for 7 years.
Yeah.
I had to learn myself. I had to find myself for those last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And now I know who Akeem is. You know what I'm saying? I am a king. I am a father of 3 beautiful children. You know, I am a good father. I am a good husband. You know, will one day give that to that wonderful queen. You know what I'm saying? I am the type of man that was passionate about his city, passionate about giving back. You know, the music is my life. Like DJing saved my life. You know what I'm saying? It has. You know, so I had to find myself. I had to find who Akeem was. And actually, I'm glad I left Gainesville in 2014 to New York, New Jersey, because I had to learn who I am. Nobody knew me up there. It was good to walk to the store. Nobody know who you are, you know. But down here, your life is like a telescope. Everybody's looking. They want to know your next move. And you know what? I was kind of scared to come back that last year because I knew people were going to be like, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of glad that COVID happened because I was able to stay in the house.
Yeah.
Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And just chill and come with a plan. And my plan is perfecting right now. It's being executed now. You know what I mean? But I had to find myself. You know what I'm saying? And I just want guys to know you can't do this on your own. You can't.
I was gonna say that, like, the overarching theme of everything I'm listening to is you have support.
Yes.
The support is because it's like, okay, God take you through this wilderness. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you go away for that little moment.
Listen, I'm glad you said that. Support, like I said, it takes a village. You know, my mom is one of the biggest supporters. Because I couldn't live on my own, because I had to learn how to walk again, I had to live with my mom. I was in a serious depression. Cause it was like, man, I'm 30-something years old. I'm living with my mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? That also taught me a parent's love for their children. It's like the day that your kids are born, you got them until you die. You know what I'm saying? No matter, ain't no 18, ain't no 18, 25, 32, 38. You got them. Because if they need you, you have to step up. Both my mom and my dad stepped up. Like, in the biggest way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have no idea. I had to learn how to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And I was ready to say F it all. I was ready to say, man, I'm not taking care of myself anymore. Like, it is what it is. But like I said, like, to see my mom work and try to hold me down, make sure I'm okay, take me to an appointment, make sure that I get the rehab that I needed. You know what I'm saying? It gave me a different respect for my mother. I tell her all the time, it's like, listen, I don't know what to do without you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm a mama boy to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my best friend. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have said, well, son, I don't know what to tell you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? She could have did that. That nigga jumped in like she was Superwoman. You know, like she was Wonder Woman. Like, bro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Shout out to mom, man.
Shout out to my mom. I'm a bird. That's what we call it. And shout out to my dad. My dad lives in New York, you know what I'm saying, in Brooklyn. So shout out to my father. My father was there too. He took care, you know what I'm saying. He just retired this year. As a matter of fact, he worked with the union for the schools in Brooklyn. He been there since I was 2 years old, I must say. You've been there for that long. I'm 30. I'll be 39 next month. He retired this year. You know what I'm saying? I think he working before then. So he looked out. He made sure. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, my dad is an immigrant from St. Kitts. So, you know, he made sure we was good. Like, oh, boss man, what's good? What you need? You know what I'm saying? What the kids know, how the kids doing. You know what I'm saying? You bring them to Brooklyn? All right, cool. Bring them. I got them. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids, one time he told me, when you get the kids, don't bring no clothes. I'm like, what you mean? I gotta bring them clothes. Nah. Don't bring no clothes. Yeah. We went back, when we brought them back to games where they had like luggage, new stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, parents, like, I realized, and my dad he says, son, when you have kids, it's going to be a whole different ballgame. And I realized that now. You know, like, I'm mentally ready for if anything happens to my kids when they're 19, 20, health issues or something. I know I gotta make sure they're good. Yeah. So I've been studying on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I just want them to have the best. And I thank God for my parents, my aunts. You know what I'm saying? My aunts definitely been there. One would do hair, the other one say, "Hey, I got them. Bring them with me. I got them for the whole weekend. You can rest." Everybody pitched to this step there. My brother, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with my brother, you know what I mean? And, you know, they all pitched in. It's support. If you don't have support, you can't do this on your own. You cannot. It's impossible. It's very impossible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad.
Man, y'all, listen. This is why we do Dad Can We Talk.
Big fact.
Because a story like this has to be heard. You know, I'm more than sure that all type of things are going around about this on this man's name.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
People will say all types of things and don't know half of what you want. Don't even know a quarter of what you're going through.
I'm gonna give you a quick story real quick. And I think one of my homegirls, her name is Monique. That's my dog. What's up, boo?
Yeah. Shout out Monique.
Monique told me one time. She told me her and a friend of hers went to go get something to eat after work, and they heard me I was on Magic at the time. They heard me on the radio, and she said, "Oh, they got my brother on the air. Okay, good." So she turned. She was like, and her friend said, "Oh no, I'm sorry. We don't listen to deadbeat daddies on the radio."
No.
That was when I knew, dang, my name out there like that? You know what I'm saying? And then that was one time. And the second time, I went to Sprint. I know one of my homeboys watched it too. I went to Sprint. This was before T-Mobile was really taking over. Sprint was like that joint. Just got going through the divorce. You know what I'm saying? I went to Sprint to go pay a bill. And one of the girls said, "Hey, DJ Terrah." I said, "Hey, what's up?" So there was a guy, a white dude, who was like, "Oh, snap, DJ Terrah, this to you all the time." I was like, "Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much." You know what I'm saying? And it felt good because I always touch. One thing about I touch the people. You know, everybody knows you want me to come out there, I'm coming. If it's something, I'm coming. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know, I don't care if you're small or tall, don't matter. You know. And there were some girls behind me I didn't know. So I'm leaving to go to work. 30 minutes later, my homegirl called me and said, "Yo, how about I have to go off on some girls at the job today?" I said, "What? For what?" "Over you." "Me? Me? What you mean me? I ain't out here like this." You know what I'm saying? She was like, you know what I'm saying? That was a shock. Like, what you mean me? And she told me, she was like, "Yo, your wife, your ex-wife, is dissing you out here. Because apparently, the girl and I said, oh yeah, I heard he don't take care of his kids. He don't do right by his kids. And my homegirl is a thug. Yeah. Working at Sprint." Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She took off. You know what I'm saying? It was off. It was up there from there. You know what I'm saying? And she went off and I'm like, "You don't know what he going through." And she was like, "Do you know he doing this and doing that and doing that?" And they didn't know. They were shocked. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I knew, like, dang, you trying to make yourself look good, but I'm out here looking like I'm the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? And I was ready to tell my side then. And my mom, my circle, you know what I'm saying? They was like, nah, not yet. Not yet, Terrah, not yet. It's gonna be a day and time you're gonna tell that story. And when you do, you better unleash it. You know what I'm saying? With no Vaseline. Unleash it. And I just kept it. And I think that's why I was such depressed, because it's like I worked hard for my name out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know what I went through as DJ Terrah.
Yeah,
you know
I've
what
been
I'm saying?
hearing your name since
Like,
I was legit.
Like people don't know. Like I used to DJ for free. I used to DJ for food. I used to DJ just because, you know what I'm saying, to sleep at the station till the next day, a day or two, you know what I'm saying, because I'm perfecting my craft, because this what takes care of my family. And then here you are, dissing my name. Now mind you, I took care of you. I put us in a home. I put us in a better environment because of the name, because of the brand. And I always heard this word, it takes you a long time to perfect your brand. But one screw up can take you 60 seconds to tarnish your name. I be damned, my name gonna be tarnished, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had to keep my silence for a long time. Today, it feels so good to just unleash it, let people know what a nigga was going through. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of money. Because of this. You know what I'm saying? Because of this. I lost a lot. I'm getting it back, and I'm about to add tax to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I'm blessed. You know, I'm just glad to just be here, man. And I'm just glad that you let me tell my side of the story. I'm glad that you your crew, man, come here to the crib, man, and just let me just express it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got the text about you guys want to do this to me, I was really overwhelmed. I couldn't believe I was bugging. You know what I mean? I didn't know people watching me like that, because that was not my intentions. You know, I don't be daddy for play. Just show them this or that. No, this is what I do. You know what I mean? And look, even on cameras, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I have no choice. You know what I mean? So this is a blessing. I'm just glad that you let me thank you for letting me just express what I go through. You know what I'm saying? And again, to all the fathers out there, whether they're big moms or ex-wife, or they're going through something, I just need y'all to know, I'm going to keep saying this again, we have rights as well. Please don't think your baby mama or your wife can do this to your kids. You understand what I'm saying? You have rights as well. And I'm just letting you know that. You have rights. But the question is, how bad you want your children. If you want them that bad, you inbox me. I'll take you to the promised land. That's on everything. If you're not sure, you're confused, don't bang my inbox. Don't do it, because that tells me you're wasting my time. If you're trying to find out the rights so you can have custody or joint custody or rights for you to see your children, bang my inbox. That's it. I'm done for the day. Bang my inbox. That's it. Bang it.
Tell them how they can find you on.
Yeah, man. All social media, man. At I am DJ Terrah, TERRAH, man. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, man. No MySpace. There's no such thing. Every Monday through Saturday, man. February the 8th, man. About to make history come Monday, man. About to take over the city, man. 98.9 Jams, man. Gainesville's #1 for hip hop and R&B. Every Monday through Saturday from 3 to 7. It's about to be on, man. Shout out to my dog Ardell. Ardell does 10 to 3. Shout out to my boy. Yeah, man. Ardell, right with the right show. He does 10 to 3 every Monday through Saturday. So we get ready to make we gonna shake some feathers. It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Shakedown.
Yeah, big shakedown. So I just hope everybody, you guys, again, every Monday through Saturday, you know what I'm saying, 3 to 7, around 98.9 Jams, man. Gainesville, number hip hop and R&B, and we rocking. Y'all been asking for me, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And it's
back.
I'm back to take over. We're gonna talk about health awareness. We're gonna talk about rights. We're gonna do a lot of big things in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to take off. But before I take off with those type of things, I have to get the station right first. So once that station get right, it's on. Other than that, we're gonna do it for the city. That's what I do. You know what I mean? And we still got Go Legit ENT. Shout out to my brother Deshaun. You know what I'm saying? Go Legit. They making some things. They got a couple of things on the works for them. So shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our artists on them. And we're gonna do a lot for the city. I'm gonna do a lot for the kids too, not just my kids. For the kids in the city, they need something, and we're gonna do that. I'm working on that. Again, rest in peace to my grandmother, Joan Canton. You know, she was one of the founders of Swag on the West Side. She passed away over the weekend, and you know, so big up to the Swag Center. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff with them as well. So we're working. You know what I'm saying? My plate is full, but I still let y'all know y'all got rights. Oh, most definitely, man. We're gonna definitely let you guys know when we got stuff going in the city. You know, and we're gonna make it happen, man. But again, fathers, I don't care what's your family background. I don't care if you black, white, Chinese, Asian, Arab, Lebanese. It don't matter. You could be from Venus. All I care. If you have a child or you have children, you, my friend, have rights. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But the question is, how bad do you want it? If you want it, bang my inbox. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you. Same thing for the single mothers who's trying to have custody of their children, trying to see that. Bang my inbox. I got you. And my thing is to pay it forward. That's it.
Hey man, y'all listen. Boy, this right here been a good one. I learned a lot, man. I always say the same stuff every time. Man, I learned so much with every dad that I sit down with, man. And man, honestly, bro, like this right here has been an encouragement for me.
Thank you.
You know, because I see what you going through, and you know, I ain't even near going through that type of shit. You know, I got my wife.
But see, what is good with yours is you have someone that you guys can pray together.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all on one accord.
That's real.
You have to be on one accord. So shout out to all the married couples out there who's all on one accord. You know what I'm saying? Keep that. Real Once you stay on one accord, y'all gonna be together for years to come. Your children can see, you know, you can see your children have children, and their children have children, and you guys are together. It's the tree. It's the truth. You gotta have God first. You gotta put God first in everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Be on one accord with your wife. You know what I'm saying? Be on one accord with your husband. It's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when that time comes for me, hope it does. When it does, man, you know, the world will know. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you gotta keep God first, though. No matter what, you gotta keep God.
Got to do that, man. Listen. Well, I appreciate it. Man. Real,
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Man. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, don't. Well, I'm gonna make sure I give you my number.
Thank you, man.
Because I know how hard it is to not, you know, sometimes we need somebody to talk with sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm always a phone call.
I appreciate that.
Text message, anything to be able to vent, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Because we need more fellas like that. You know, we need more guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, you know, the older guys, you know, who've been through it. They know what it's like to go through it, and they willing to give you the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, man. And like I said, you know, gotta keep God first. So thank you, man.
Straight up, man. Appreciate it, man. Hey, y'all continue to support out here, man. Dad, Can We Talk got a lot of things that we got planned for the rest of this year, man. Nice. I ain't stopping. You know, we like I said, we're a year in, and it ain't no stopping, man. I got y'all think, but this is my 40th episode. My 40, 41, 42 dads. Nice. Trust me, I got a whole lot of them. I got a whole stable coming. You know, for the rest of the year, we hitting, man. So y'all continue to stay tuned to the Facebook page at Dad Can We Talk, the Instagram page at Dad Can We Talk.
Nice.
Man, we are pushing forward. You know, I still got a few more shirts out there for people that need shirts, man. Hit me up.
I got mine.
I'm
rocking mine Monday.
Let's go. Yeah, man.
I'm rocking mine Monday. You might see me in the club rocking it too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop the hell out that shirt. All right, play with it. All right, you know how they play those games. Telling you,
yo, man. So hey, man, y'all continue to keep to stay posted, man. We ain't stopping this year, man. We love y'all.
Fellas.
I appreciate all the supporters out there, man.
Fellas. I'll say this one more time.
Yo,
we have rights. You understand me? We have rights. Don't let no baby mama, no ex-body tell you can't see your damn kids. We have rights. You understand me? And do not go into court without no damn lawyer. Because your ass is grass.
Okay.
Play with it. I've been through it plenty of times, and I had to change up my scenery.
Yeah.
When I got that lawyer, things was definitely a whole different story.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, we have rights. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for keeping DJ Terrah relevant. Thank y'all for telling my kids what I done in the clubs. Yeah. Thank y'all. For real. I'm telling you, they know every story. How you know that story? You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. And to all the followers again, you guys have rights. So you have rights.
Salute. We got rights, man. Y'all listen. His dad, can we talk? And we out of it. Yeah.